What up? Coming to you live from the Way for the Fame garage. Back here we have 3 cars, and as you can see in the title, it is officially the start of a new giveaway. And oddly enough, this one actually started the 15th, which is 4 days ago. You guys are watching this on Saturday. And I've been so busy working on the Mira that I haven't even made an official YouTube video promoting it, saying it officially started, going over all the rules, starting each car, going over each car a little bit, and there's only 100 slots to go. And in this video, I'm going to do 2 free slots, so make sure to watch the whole thing, like, comment, and subscribe to learn how to win 2 free slots. And on Patreon, I'm going to do 3 more free slots. So anyone who's already in my Patreon, you guys saw that we did 3 free slots already. I'm going to do an additional 3 free slots on Patreon. If you haven't joined the Patreon, it's in my bio. It's in the bio of every single video. It's essentially where you can contact me. A lot of people send me emails, a lot of people send me DMs, and not in a rude way, not in like a I'm too good to respond to way, but I'm just super busy. So it's hard for me to respond to all YouTube comments. As you guys see, I respond to all YouTube comments, to respond to Instagram DMs, Instagram comments, to have a normal life and be a normal person in society, to take care of my nephew, to do stuff at home, to do things that have nothing to do with K-Cars and Way for the Fame, to take care of Nicholas Jimenez, his mental health and everything, while still finding you parts for your Suzuki Carry, while still finding you parts for your Honda Acti, your Townbox, your Midget, your Cappuccino. I'm just one person. I do all the YouTube videos for myself. Shout out to Mendy Imports, JD in Hawaii. We'll get into that later, but shout out to everybody who, like, you know, helps in the videos and helps throughout this entire process. But at the end of the day, like you guys know, I'm a one-man team. So I created a Patreon, which is $5 a month, and essentially, you know, it just, if someone asks me a question on there, like, hey, someone just messaged me about registration the other day, I told them this is how I do my registration. Actually, I'm going to post, by the time you guys are watching this, I made another post on Patreon going over more registration tips that I recently just learned. So basically what Patreon is, it's like texting me. It's like if someone asks me a question on Patreon, because I know they're going above and beyond and spending that $5 a month, I'm more inclined to take time out of my day and help them find whatever they need, or help them answer whatever question they need. So not only do I do a lot of free slots in there, I give you guys information, and it's a way for us to connect and just support the channel. Like, I know $5 isn't a lot of money, but it isn't a little bit of money either. So if you can, subscribe. If you can't, it's all good. Today though, let's talk about the giveaway. So let's go over all the information first before we go over each car and start them up and everything. 50 bucks a slot, 240 slots. There's 100 to go. There's 95 to go technically after I give away the next 5 free slots. So in my perfect world, I would love to do the drawing on Wednesday, the Wednesday that's coming up right now, because I'm going away for 5 days on Thursday. I'm not gonna tell you guys where I'm going, but you wouldn't believe, it's a flight. I have to catch a flight to go where I'm going, but you'll never guess where I'm going. It's a long flight too, over 10 hours. Like, you would never guess to where I'm going in next week. Let's just say that. Only for a little bit though. I'm only going for like 5 days, but crazy content coming very soon. But yeah, so 50 bucks a slot, 240 slots. First place is either the Cap, the Midget, or the Townbox, or they can take the cash. Free shipping to the lower 48 states, so no Alaska, no PR, no Canada, no anywhere outside of the 48 states that are connected to the United States. I know some people enter in Canada. I talk about this every time. I know some people enter in Australia. Hugo before entered for the Mirror walkthrough, and he said he would pay to ship it, which I guess, you know, makes sense. If you're watching and you live in Canada and you won for 50 bucks, I'm sure even if it costs $2,000 to get it to you, I think it's still worth it, obviously, but just not free, obviously. That would be on your dime. Second place is $600. Third place is a custom painting from Valentina. You guys met her while we were in Hawaii. So a 12 by 16 painting. I'll show her Instagram and everything now. Go give her a follow.
Muy buenos días, muy buenas tardes y quizás muy buenas noches, dependiendo de la zona horaria en la que nos...
I wanted to kind of incorporate my friends into the giveaways. Like, I think it's a good way to build everyone up. Like, I know that she has a small business and there's a great gift for somebody. Let's say you want it to be your dog, your wife, your husband, you, it could be whatever you want. So that's a 12 by 16 custom painting, and she's very talented. Fourth place, you still get a glow plate. Fifth place is $100. Sixth place is a non-glow plate, just a Japanese plate. Seventh place is $50. Eighth place is this Suzuki Cappuccino model car I'm showing on the screen right now. Ninth place is going to be some merch, so maybe some beanies, or maybe some pins, or maybe just some good WBTF goodies. And then 10th place is going to be some pins. And then I started the 15th. It's 4 days ago. 100 slots to go. It's filling up really quickly. I think it's just like the last one. The last one I think filled up in like 8 days or 7 days or something, just because I feel like I'm touching all the spots. The only thing I'm missing right now would be a K truck, I guess, but you have a sports car, a K van, and then a weird car, one-seater midget. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go over each car now. As much as we love the blueberry lemon, as much as we love the golden blueberry, I saw somebody comment that I need to stop calling it the blueberry lemon. Now that it's kind of all put together, I don't really see myself driving this every day. Like I said, I see this more as like a store, a promotional vehicle. I wouldn't say I'm not gonna drive it a lot, but I would love to have like the Townbox or another K that can be my daily. And then this is more of like my nicer car that I bring out to events and things like that. But I'm still gonna drive it a lot just because it's great promo and I can really pop the window wherever I want. But let's talk about the Townbox. So this one has 88,000 kilometers. I think that's close to like 50,000 miles. It is a 4-seater, very comfortable 4-seater, has individual seats. I'll pop this one up real quick. Very easily to go up and down. So with this, it'll just go up like that. And then if you want to go down, boom, pull this guy, and then it hides under there. Roll up windows in the back, power windows in the front. Not sure if I mentioned yet, but it's 2-wheel drive turbo. And has 88,083 kilometers. This thing drives amazing. I drove it 4 hours the other day. I'm about to drive it to Long Island today again, actually. This one has a brand new A-Toto, nice 1.5 DIN. This is easily one of my favorite radios. I feel like this one in K cars is such a game changer. Like double DINs are pretty common, you could get them from any brand, but something like this just fits so perfectly. When we added that, I also put 2 new Sony speakers on each side. We put LEDs all around, tinted the fog lights yellow. Show you what that looks like. I'll throw in a K plate too, not that one per se, but whatever car you buy, actually, whichever one the winner takes, I'll throw a K plate in, just because I feel like it makes the car look 1,000% better. But this is such a nice car, man. Like, I really would not mind this one staying a lot longer. I've said it multiple times. The car I want gone the most is the cap, just because I feel like I hit the cap, no pun intended, as far as cappuccino content goes. I'm not sure you guys really want to see me build another cappuccino. Remember, we had Rusty, we had the red one. I swapped so much stuff over. Oh, I thought that was a scratch. That's just bird poop. But yeah, we swapped so much stuff over where it's like, you know, what more can I do to keep you guys excited as far as this goes? This one is the one I want to stay, because I feel like I've never had a midget. It's such a unique car, so I hope the winner doesn't take this, but it is what it is. Whatever happens, I'll buy another one. And then the Townbox, like, I'll show this some more. Just such a nice car, such a clean car, so much space. I love K-Vans. It's the perfect car to have while I have the Mira, in my opinion, just because I got the 1-seater or 1.5 if you want to say, and then this one would be able for me to run around town, grab stuff, get things done. I got it from 844 Import, so it does have a title. He even did some service on it. It comes with plugs. He did a PVC valve, I believe, or PCV. He did an oil change. He freshened it up. It drives good. It's turbo. I mean, next, let's talk about the Cappuccino. So unfortunately, it will not come on these tri-spokes. I've mentioned that several times. It's even in the post. I need these for my Mighty Boy. I think they will look great on there. I will supply you with rims though, or if you speak to me nicely and we figure out some type of compensation, I'll keep them on there. But I really don't want to get rid of these. Like, I cleaned them up meticulously. I think they look good. I think they look good on the car. I mean, they're Suzuki Cappuccino option wheels that are super rare and nice. I just feel like on the Mighty Boy it hit differently. And then I feel like, again, this isn't my car, but we'll see what happens. Maybe someone takes the Townbox, and because I only will have the Midget, this and that, I'll probably, you know, maybe I'll actually do some content with this after all, because I love cappuccinos, and it's getting colder and it's definitely boost weather right now. But here's how this looks. It's a bit dirty, but I'm obviously going to clean it. We'll start this one as well. I already ordered seat covers too, so you might not get the tri-spokes, but I will be giving you free seat covers that come on the car, so that's nice. Has a roll bar. I hand-picked this car while I was in Japan. The goal was to sell it while I was in Japan, and I think I just got it too late. We were just running around to too many up garages, and I didn't really promote it the best way, but it's here now. No regrets. Happy it's here, honestly. It has I bought a new power window switch too. I actually bought a lot of things for this thing. So you can see this window goes down no problems, but this one, they cleaned the terminals and they said that it went down while I was in Japan, but now that it's here, it's not going down. So I'm not sure what that's about, but I bought a new one of these. This is actually here already. Also got the AC recharge while I was in Japan also. No cracks on the headliner. Door cards are in good condition. I love how they did like TLC on this and this and this. All this is painted blue. Looks good. Turn that off so we don't kill the battery. And then this roll bar, it's not a style bar, it's even done nice too. You can see the 2 squares that they cut. They didn't just do like a janky job. Looks very OEM. So now, haven't started this thing in forever. Let's start it up. I'll pop the hood too. Has an exhaust on there. Sounds good. I wish my mirror sounded like this. I think it's because it has an actual like muffler. Mine just has a tip and a bunch of pipes. That's also brand new. I would say imperfections on this guy. It's like that. This is kind of peeling a little bit. There's no leaks or anything. It's rained a couple times. What other imperfection would I say on this? I don't know, I haven't really drove it enough, but I think it might have an LSD. Tom drove it an hour and a half from the port. He was the one who got to drive it, and he said that it felt LSD-ish, so that means I guess he was dumping the clutch a couple times. But yeah, let's pop the hood. Under here, even more goodies, man. This is a good car. Blitz coilovers, power chamber intake, strut bar. They painted the door jambs, they painted under the hood. Whoever painted this car did a good job. Doesn't have a blow valve, but because it has an intake, you can still hear it. Let me put the hood up. This is also fiberglass, but check this out. It's cold right now, so I'm not gonna go too crazy. And then it has LEDs too. Oh, this is a flaw, I guess, but if you own a Cappuccino and know about Cappuccinos, those break off very, very easily. But it has LEDs. Actually, now that I'm here looking at this thing, I'm like, you know what? I keep saying I want to take the Cappuccino, I want to take the Cappuccino. I would love to drive the Cappuccino right now. I would love to have the top down. I would love to be driving this around in this 60, 70 degree weather. Yeah, is it going to be amazing in deep, deep winter, January, February? No, but right now, I'd have a ball. I'd have a lot of fun driving this thing around. Makes me miss my Cappuccino. If Josh is watching this right now, hopefully he's taking care of it. Yeah, this is a cool car. I think it even has a turbo timer too, which is I think right here. I haven't really fully figured it out. Let me see. I'm gonna hold one and see what happens. Let's see. Did I get the turbo timer? I guess not. But yeah, Cappuccino, option number 2. And then third option, the Midget, the slowest car, the non-turbo car, the smallest car, only a 1-seater, but that does not stop the love I have for this thing. 4-speed. I drove this an hour and 30 minutes in the port. Drives great. I was able to do 60 miles per hour relatively comfortably. Has AC, which is a big pro. Me and David were looking at ours to see where the heat is. I have to look into that some more, but you see how it just says cold? It doesn't have a heat side, but I'm sure these come with heat. Interior's in great condition. This one has 19,000 kilometers. This is another car that I hand-picked up while I was in Japan. Super mint. The only flaws, like I was saying, is right here. It looks like whenever they were loading, unloading something. But I mean, that's the least of my worries on a 25-year-old car. My expectations are very realistic when it comes to these. For some reason, this is flat. It's also not going to come on these wheels. It'll come on these wheels, actually. So if somebody ends up taking this, it'll come on those 4. So I got those. I just bought those from David. And then those are going to go in the Horde. Those are going to go for the Mighty Boy. But let's start this one up, too. Let me grab the keys from the... Oh, no, I have them in my pocket. Start this bad boy. Carb Life. Shout out to Student Driver Club too. See if we get a Nice cold start. Not bad. I want to bring this to City Field also and have them put an exhaust. I think this straight pipe would sound so good. I know it's not turbo, but I think this straight pipe would sound real good. So I'm thinking of doing that if I end up keeping this one. Has the Midget floor mats under here. Has the fog lights, which work. AC works too, which is a huge pro. Only has one speaker. I do want to buy an 8 total and swap it over there too, but only has one speaker. So I need to figure out, I think OK Garage has like a speaker here. I need to look into that. Or maybe even like a bar over here or something. Or maybe like a speaker there, seeing how it's a one-seater. But this is not going to be enough for me. Headliner is in decent shape. Maybe do that over. I really want to do fun stuff to this. I want to add Way for the Fame somewhere there. I want to put WBTF here. Let me turn the lights on so you guys can see the fogs. Look at that front end. I want to paint the drums yellow. I think the homie Matthew has a lip for this car, so maybe put a lip there. I want to maybe even add 2 more lights up here. Imagine having 2 additional lights up there. I know these are rear-wheel drive, so maybe do some fun stuff in the snow. Let's see what happens. I think at the end of the day, I need, if I'm being honest, financially, I need 2 of these gone no matter what. Not in a rush though. I need 1 gone ASAP just because I'm going too crazy on the blueberry lemon and just to pay bills and everything. So that's really why we're doing the giveaway to begin with. I just need 1 of them gone. It doesn't matter to me. Like I said, my favorite content-wise would be to keep the Midget, of course. This is my favorite as far as a car to get around, and then fun factor. Most fun by far, best daily by far, most unique by far. That's kind of the way to break these things down. So let's see what happens. Shout out to everybody who's already joined. Like I said, there's only 95 slots to go. I would love to fill this up by Tuesday, do the live drawing on Wednesday, and then if I have to drive to the person's house on Wednesday or coordinate shipping, I'd love to do that while I'm away. But if I have to do the live drawing while I'm away, I'll do it. It's no big deal. I'm only be gone for a couple days, so the person would have the car by November either way. Now let's talk about the free entry. Under this magnet, there's 2 numbers I wrote down. All you need to do is comment a number between 1 and 3,000. You'll see it in one of the next videos. So to enter, all you need to do is comment a number between 1 and 3,000. Now before we end this video, I want to show you guys some behind the scenes of an episode that's a drive, if you guys are familiar with them. They're an automotive channel, YouTube channel company. They made a episode on me on the red Cappuccino and like why I love K-cars so much. So I'll show some behind the footage here. The video is going to be linked in the description, so go check that out. Go leave a comment, say K's the way or something like that. But yeah, I'll end this here. Before I show you that behind the scenes footage though, let me show you some upgrades on the mirror walkthrough. Welcome to behind the scenes of a cool Way for the Fame shoot today. We got some mics, cold start loading up. We got the Daihatsu mirror walkthrough. We still have a lot of things to address on this guy. We got the homie Tom. Very, very cool camera setup, along with some shots right there. So yeah, in today's video, we're doing a episode on me and the Cappuccino. Like it's not fast, but like it's miles per gallon for real. Picking out more caves.
Nick, why do you do this?
I do what?
All this importing, walking around ports on a Monday morning.
It's what I love, man. Like, I don't know what else I'd rather be doing. Looking at cars, seeing future cars that I'm gonna buy, feeling people. Like, I would love to know who bought this. So I could go out sick. You got a K car. It's just fun. It's just like the best thing to do.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.